Hey people, just checking in with you guys. You guys are so awesome and have given us such great feedback on videos that we do, but I want to go ahead and expand our video offerings to you guys. So when I run across a product I think is super helpful or a DIY tip, I want to go ahead and give that to you. So today we are going to tackle this pesky little problem that everybody has in their home. It's the nail pops, it's the nail holes, it's the when your kid runs through the house with their trike and runs into the wall. We're going to go ahead and show you how to fix that. I found a great little product at Lowe's that I want to share with you. So let's head to Lowe's and check it out. Alright guys, so we made it to Lowe's. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is come down the paint, which is next to usually the paint aisles. You want to come down, it's different in each store. But you're gonna want to grab yourself a huge bucket of the spackling compound. No, you're not. You absolutely don't need this much. You do not need to have this much unless you're a professional. Okay guys, so typically what you really would do is you'd come in and you'd need these three products. So you need your spackling paste. A tiny jar is fine. You don't need the huge bucket like I was saying. This will last you forever, especially for household purposes. You would also need a putty knife. This is a 4-inch one and it has a flex. I like those for doing this kind of repair because it gives you some movement. Every pro has their own way of doing it, so if you're a pro, feel free to comment on how you think it should be done, but this has worked for me, so this is why I'm showing it to you. So you got your spackle, your putty knife, and your sandpaper. We have the super fine or fine is what you want to do. Again, you don't want to see any of those sand marks as you're sanding it down. You want the smoothest finish possible, so you want fine or super fine. This is a 320, and I think that typically works well. So this way, you're spending $5, $10, $15 to get the job done. You'll have a little bit of extra here, which typically you don't ever use it anyway. It just ends up drying out before you get a chance to use it in a homeowner application. Or there's a super product that I just found that I want to show you guys. And here it is. I was super pumped when I found this product, guys. It's such a simple solution to a small problem that we just don't want to spend tons of money to fix the nail holes in our wall. So check it out. On the end of the bottle here, you have a built-in putty knife. So that replaces this bad boy right here. On the end of the lid, on the cap, how cool is that, guys? Look, there's a little bit of sandpaper. Genius. Replaces this right here. And obviously in the tube is your spackling compound. Done. All for like $7. This right here is $5. So $15 for stuff you may or may not use again, unless you just need to have it around your house or you already have it. Or you have it all in this one little bottle that you can just easily store in your house. Don't store these in the garage, guys, because the material inside just separates. It turns really gross, so you got to keep it temperature controlled. But yeah, all in one. You could even throw it in your purse if you're extra like that. So another reason I like this product, guys, is the consistency of it. There's so many different consistencies in these different products. This one is actually kind of like a whipped cream cheese. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense to you if you don't use the products often, but it's super easy to work with. It's lightweight. It's not really messy. You don't have to have a lot of product to use it. Other products, like even like this one, are heavier. They're a little more like regular cream cheese or a toothpaste, but again, think whipped cream cheese for this one. It's good. It also doesn't have a lot of shrinkage. That's another term you guys will want to know, is when you put it in a hole, some of the products contract as they dry and sink into the hole. So I'll show you when we put it on the wall how you want to do a little extra. Let's go back to the house and let me show you how to use this awesome product. So we are back from Lowe's with our handy dandy 3M Patch Plus Primer Spackling Compound all-in-one awesomeness. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to use it. It's super simple, guys, so you just can't overthink stuff like this, especially for such a small repair. So what you do is you just open it up, you take your, as you see, I've already used this one, so that's why it looks dirty. You just take the tip, put it near the hole. I just kind of squirt it, if I can get it in there. The stuff has a consistency, like I said before, it has the consistency of sort of a whipped cream cheese. But you just squeeze it into the hole. And what's neat is usually you'd have to grab another tool, but this already has it on the end of the bottle. So you just smooth it into the cracks. And then you want to make sure that you get it above the wall, so you don't want it to look like it's sunken into the hole. You'd rather put a little more than a little less. So I'd say on this kind of an application, always make sure you do a little extra. So just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna actually add a little more to show you it's okay if you have some extra. And again, you're just gonna do it, I like sort of a crisscross pattern. Every pro does it a little differently. But as you see, you just use it sort of flat and it just wipes off the excess for you. So super simple and easy. And again, look at it from a couple different angles. Make sure that you don't see the divots in there. Just for you guys, gonna add a little bit more. But super easy. Swipe it on. And then all you gotta do is sit back, have a coffee, and wait 30 minutes. All right guys, so we've waited the 30 minutes. Now you come back to your spot and just give it a little sort of rub it with the back of your hand. Make sure it's dry, you can touch it. Then we'll get our awesome product back, get the little sandpaper on the bottom. And all you're gonna do, guys, it's so super easy and simple. Just love this. You just take it and rub it. If the product builds up in the sandpaper, you can just dab it on a rag to knock some of that out. And then get back, sand it, test to see if it's smooth, go back again. You'll want to do this a couple times just to make sure it's smooth. And I always go a little bit out of the area, so if the product is in this area, you can always go a little further just to help blend it in. Make sure you get any spots that have raised patches. You'll want to rub your hand, look at it from a couple different angles, make sure you have enough. If you notice that once you do this, that you can still see the holes, go ahead and reapply and then just wait another 30 minutes and come back again. But I think we got it the first time, guys. So if you take a look, you can get up close here, cameraman, see if you can tell that the holes are completely filled. There's a shadow there, but hopefully you guys can see. The holes are completely filled, it's smoothed out, so all you gotta do is slap some paint on it and we are done. So guys, that was it. Hopefully you guys loved this little tutorial of this product and a product review. Like I said, I'm trying to just switch up the videos that we do to give you guys some more information, some cool stuff. So hope you come back. We'll see you later. Boy right here, you've got your sandpaper on the lid. How genius is that?